Boy, girl, whatever species you identify with, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. It is I am the Arcana Angel, and we are stepping into the universal energies: air, water, fire, and earth. Strong fire. This is the year of the fire horse, era shift year. So that's what I'm going to be doing. All signs. This is just a groundbreaking video. So we'll read for the collective. We'll get a collective reading. I already pulled the animal energy because if you've been following me, you already know we're going to use the animal totem. Let's see. Ooh. Collective energy. Spirit-led, cornbread fed. All is connected. So we'll read the rest. We'll put the rest of these signs back in the bucket and we'll pull. So make sure you hit the bell, make sure you subscribe so you can view your sign. The new year, it's about to be a new year, y'all. The new year starts tomorrow. The year of the horse starts tomorrow. I know a lot of people have already had new beginnings, new shifts. But one thing specific, a lot of people are off balance because they try to pour new energy in old containers, and Spirit said this is the year of the vessel. Remember the vessel, the new you. As a collective, we ended up getting the ram and the deer. I think that was like judgment. Hold on, let's see. Was it or is that justice? The ram and the deer. Let me see. Let's do this. The ram and the deer. It's major arcana. No, that's not it. It is judgment, maybe. And this is exactly why this is the groundbreaking video, because you watching it, you doing it right here live with me to see as we break this thing down like a pound. The ram and the deer, it's the wheel of fortune. Oh, here it is right here. The wheel of fortune. I pause and root myself in truth before I turn the wheel toward a life filled with purpose. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. The wheel. Collective. This is the collective reading. The wheel is turning for us. Remember in the last video, Spirit did say this is a time for the spiritual pause, right? To step back, collect ourselves. The ram is all about strength, agility, balance, rejuvenation. He been giving us our slick back. You know, if you're a new subscriber, make sure you go back and check out those videos. He been giving us our slick back, giving us our power, understanding of how to use our power and move forward. Can y'all see that? It ain't for you to see. I guess it's for you to know. It ain't for you to see. It's for you to know. Hi, Kennedy. Yes, the year of the fire horse. So it's going to be a lot of things, collective, that we just have to know. I am going to do a health, love, and finance. You know, we can't have romance without finance. We kingdom builders. The 10, the year of the one. This is a 10 year, a 1 year. The initiation, the kingdom building, the taking care of the kingdom, right? The eras driven by the errors that you have making, letting that push that wheel like knowledge is power. I love that. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I wanted to look pretty for you guys and girls, or whatever species you are tapping in. I wanted to look pretty for you today. And it could have a lot to do with the Venus energy that's tied to the energy of today. Like I was saying, driven by love, driven by care, being admired and adored, and learning how to receive that, the energy, the invitation to be loved. Okay, come on, new year, new era. The invitation to be loved. I wish you could see that. You see that, Venus, how beautiful it is. The invitation to love, you guys. We going in. So we got the wheel turning for the collective. The wheel is turning for us towards majesty, towards understanding, towards well-being and peace. For the health, we got strength. Strength collective. Health, you got strength. We got strength. If we vibe, we tribe, right? If Spirit said, if we rejoice with those who rejoice, and mourn with those who mourn. We ain't got nothing to cry about over here. We done overcame the devil. We outwitted the devil. Okay? We got time. We outwitted the devil. Look, we got the strength, the life force. It's all about strong recovery. This is the time of recovering finances, recovering loss of any kind, love, work, or life. You know, we all done took some hits in these last years, some major hits as well, but we got a major shift coming in with Uranus moving into Gemini. Seismic. Being communicated. It's being communicated. Invited to collaborate. Invitation to collaborate. You see those alien hands, those human hands, those everybody's 3 sets of hands pouring into 2 sets of hands. But it's 1 set of hands, it's 3 hands pouring into 1 person, the light and the dark. That's that balancing. That's you if you step into the balance. That's you if you look. The 11 today, when you see this energy is for February 17th, 2026, the beginning of the year of the fire horse. The 11, the gateway. Stepping into your abilities, using your abilities to achieve the master architect. You are the master architect. It's king stuff going on. King stuff going on. Strong recovery. Strength. Be aware. Heart problems, spine problems, back problems, overload, king shit, stress, you know what I'm saying? Pressure bust pipes. You know what I'm saying? If you are admired and adored, you see these lines, it's like you the elder though, the lines is still coming towards you, right? So be aware of being stressed out because by the pride, by ego, family, friends, or whatever pride, ego that you have in your life, secret motives, secret haters already. Don't let them stress you out this year. You got this. The divine is giving you the move forward as above, so below. I know that's right. That's why you had to start on the 12, that hangman energy. So silent moves. Let's see. Let's pull a finance angel card so we can see what, as a collective, this seismic activity towards our finances, extremes of life's possibilities. Spirit saying, give it all you got, but be gentle. Be about your health, your well-being, balancing work and life. I like the bees, the change in work and love. It is some strong energies. I'm going to break it down more specific to your sign. And I like for you to watch this using your rising sign so you get an even clearer picture, but you can watch it from whichever perspective. You just remember which perspective that you're watching it from. I'm doing well, Kevin. Thank you for asking. How are you doing during this activation period, this reset? Are you ready to be reborn, collaborate, be part of the tribe? Make sure you hit that bell, subscribe, and connect with me. Check out that description box. You're Aries. Awesome. Yeah, hit that bell so you can get the Aries reason, because I'm going to read for each sign the 12 months. Look at that employment change. Changing how we get our finances. Undercover says decluttering how you getting your finances. Our money, not good money. Remember that. Spirit shows what we need to see about this seismic shift in our finances, this reform in our finances. Anything else? I felt it was something else. Feel like it's something else. Yeah, attracting, not chasing, doing something different. Somebody chasing down jobs, opportunities, and anything. It said anything you chase after, anything, or anyone, person, place, or thing, work, love, or life that you chase after will run the other way. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love. Remember, this is about love. Rejuvenating your love, understanding love. Understanding love is an action word and not a non-action word. What's the opposite? What's the opposite of non-action? Not doing it to ask. And Spirit said, ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels go come to your aid this year. So he said, ask and you shall receive. So remember that the only reason that you don't receive what you ask for is when you ask amiss, ask with the wrong intention, ask with the right heart. What are you using it for? What's your intentions? What's your motivations? This kingdom building year. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. If it don't make sense for the community, the collective, those people and places and things around us that we connected to, because we're not connected to, the wall's about to be shut, y'all. You either gonna be in the gate or you're gonna be outside the gate. I mean, and ain't no place bigger or better than the other one. It's just a different quality, a different class, a different way of being. That's what I was thinking before I came on. It was like, we don't get a whole bunch of karmic stuff over here. We get karmic stuff because we got cycles that we need to clean up, but it ain't no bush. Like, we on to a better place, a different class. I went in to one of my friends' wedding reception, and a friend of mine said every time, because she had a wedding and I took a gift, then I went to the reception and I had a bag, and I gave them a gift for Christmas. As my client as well, that's how I got invited to the wedding. But it was like, she said every time you show up you got a gift. That's just a different class. Like, I want to celebrate with those who are celebrating, rejoice with those who are rejoicing. Like, I freely give. That's what it's all about. So ask for your needs to be met in silence. God got you. He said him and the angels are listening. Look, God is your source. Confirmation, rule the nation. God is your source, baby. Free. You don't have to worry about nothing. Say everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God. God is infinite. Look, this is the collective confirmation, rule the nation, the infinity. It don't stop, will not stop. We are just rewiring it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to look different than it was. God is your source financially. Get organized this year. If you stay organized, you will be successful in your endeavors, for sure. And once you get them finances in order, then here come the romance. Because, more problems, more money, more problems. I was just say more problems, more woes. And that is true, because the more problems you have, the more woes you have. But we trying to rewire the woes. We sleeping on that, putting the energy to sleep on the woes, right? mastering the extremes, mastering the art of a special transformation. Everybody can't do this, but together we can. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't, but together we can. I got you. I am the Arcana Angel, your secret angel. Spirit led, cornbread fed spirit shows what we need to see about the collective in love. Romance brings the passion. That's that Venus energy. Oh, the connection. All about the connection. The drive of love. The drive of relationship. Show us what we need to see this year. This horse year. The year of the fire horse in love. Which starts tomorrow, depending on where you at. You could already be in the energy. You know, I told you they play with the time all the time. But where I am in the South, tomorrow. Being attraction energy, what can we expect to be activated this year in love? New love, a new love script. Ooh, a new love script. Oh, but you got to separate from something. Everybody can't go. Separation underlying energy, attraction, right under attracting and not chasing. Whatever you leaving behind, don't chase it, or something you left behind could be chasing you. So be aware, attracting, not chasing, underlying energy. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and that can mean different things. So don't worry, I'm gonna pull 12 months and we'll see how it relate and look between you and your partner as a collective. And then you go and check out your sign as they drop. I'm gonna be dropping them probably all day, all night until tomorrow. We gotta make sure that you get through this. Yes, retreat. Okay, we got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So not just your partner. So hopefully your partner or you don't take it personal, because I don't know which one of y'all is initiating the separation, but don't take it personal, because they not just disconnecting from you, or you don't need to just disconnect from them. It needs to be from the world, right? We are in the world, but we are not of the world. What's separating us from them? The class, I'm telling you, it's a restructuring class. You talk about the new world order. Restructuring class, baby. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So be aware. Remember, it's nothing that you can do to cope with the pain. God is your source. Nothing can heal a broken heart but God. Nothing can heal broken finances but God. Nothing but the God in you, inner divine. Oh, thank you, Lacosta. I appreciate you. Yes. Hi, David. Yeah, nothing. Don't let anything, addiction to love, work, or life stop you from balancing your romantic life. Remember, this is the balancing work and love. Somebody could travel for work, right? Remember to take time out for your spouse, because you already gone a lot. You know what I'm saying? And you deserve love. We deserve love. If we vibe, we tribe. You are lovable, and don't let nobody else try to make you feel like that. Your ideas, your spark, your divine spark, it is something that you love to do, and it's something that you're gonna have to do if you want to celebrate and get those blessings, because they don't love you like you love you, like the Most High love you, and you deserve love. You are lovable, so be aware, be focused, be observant. 1111, heighten intuition, be dignified, spirit-led, cornbread fed. Be aware of distractions, the trolls at the gate to keep you from walking through. You know, right before you go through, it always is something to try to get you from focusing on your path. Let's see. I'm going to do 12. We'll lay out the 12, 13. Okay. 11. January. Tossing up the ideas. Feeling like figuring out. Look at that confirmation. Rules the nation. This is us collective. God got us right where he wants us to. Two of Pentacles restructuring, stable in the storm. You see how he's, look at his face. Can you see his face? You can't see his face. I said I was go take it off of that. Don't worry. It's his face for me is giving everything. He come cool and collected standing on a little piece of the rock. Mm-hmm. You might have to screenshot it. You might have to screenshot it and look. His face is peaceful. The storm going on behind him. And he ain't worried about nothing. King stuff. Taking authority. I love that. Let's see. February. Moon. The secrets. The moon. The footwork. Right. What's calling you? What wolf you go feed? March. April. May. June. Turning point. Yeah, June is the turning point. The Venus portal, that hermit energy, using what you got, becoming the master teacher. We got the devil card. July, August, September, November. Wait, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. December. Hey, from the king to the emperor, you know what I'm saying? I love that. December, the emperor taking the throne. You understand me? Ooh. Seven of Swords, energy strategically. Something being cut off for sure. Wind, spoils. Wow. Yeah, it's going to be the same but different. Because this time you was holding what you got, right? And that's the motivation, the drive for that thing that you love, that thing that you inspired, the drive of the love of your family, your community, just what you want to do, what you've been put, like you feel like it's destiny. Everything that you've been through is like coming to a head. That Five of Swords energy leading to that. I feel like it's going to be a peaceful transition. I love it. March energy. 321. That's one of the main that's taking the bold moves. 321 March taking the bold moves. Initiation into your leadership, launching new relationships, resetting the relationship, the brand. It's the year. March, the year is shifting. March, and it's gonna happen quick. Knight of Wands, April, Knight of Wands, like a shift. Like I said, a shift in the energy, a shift in your brand. It's time to launch your brand. March, April, May, transition. Might be some hurt, lingering issues, lingering pains, lingering. Remember, be aware of addictions, codependencies, work, love, or life. The devil, especially whatever it is that you're addicted to, might pop back up. Like if you get a handle on it or have had a handle on it, you might have some temptation coming around. What is this? May. So remember, depending on which way you go, you could be left out in the cold. Hermit energy. It's something about, because it's going to be a quiet time from September to whatever seed you sow in May In June, remember it's time for the disconnect. I feel like the separation, the distant connect is gonna start happening in May. But remember, in June, it's not just from the love, the thing you love, separation from work, love, or life, whatever it is, the addition, the codependency, the whatever it is that's keeping you in a false sense of reality. Let's say that in a lower chakra, lower vibration, susceptible to illness and death, disease, and stuff like that. It's gonna start. The separation is starting in May. In June, it's gonna be cut off. Remember, that's the love gate, the portal, the rebirth of the relationship, the rebirth of the opportunity. In July, yeah, that's still being, I feel like in July, still being separated, right? Having to resist, bound. But just remember, don't let fear bind you, because sometimes change is going to be connected to that Uranus in Gemini energy, doing something new. Sometimes people get change a little, they get a little scared of the change, right? But three swords, it's time to move on, time to heal, keep on pushing. That's what we say in the South. Spirit led, cornbread fed. By November, the new perspective. A new perspective on that toxic devil energy, that thing that had you bound, that you were still thinking about or pivoting from. A new perspective and a game changer. Solid ground, looking for the ships to come in, ready to attack. Eight of Swords, ready to attack whatever it was. I love this. And is this is October 24th. It's gonna be a transformation from October to November in a karmic bond. Like I said, whatever it was that was coming back, it's gonna be overcame. This will no longer be a factor, but it's gonna be so much easier. Like somebody's go literally like run somebody or something out of town. The game go change. You know what I'm saying? I love that. New love, karmic bonds transform. I feel like cut. Because I feel like, see how this Knight of Swords is running towards the Seven of Swords, and it's a string right there. I feel like he going cutting ties. It's all the way cutting ties. It's all the way live. Yeah, stepping out of the fear of change and actually taking ownership. Yeah, using your head. I love that energy. So the year look good, King. Shit. Taking authority. Commanding that it be so. Knight of Swords energy. Let's see. I don't see no cups. This don't have nothing to do with cups. This don't have nothing to do with love. This is purpose driven, a life driven on purpose. That's why love, it's time to separate. Quit thinking about love. Love is already it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Somebody from your past always want to come back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a strong attraction for that, but it's time to separate from that, because we not in it. I mean, you ain't chasing nothing down. I told you they gonna be chasing you down. And God said you deserve love. So if you want to reconcile, do that thing. I don't see nothing about no love in the cards. So that would be something that I would be cautious about. If you in a relationship, this is an opportunity to transform the relationship. If you are in a relationship that you don't want to be in, opportunity to actually separate from that, right? Being by yourself. I don't have to be with nobody, right? You don't have to be with nobody. Or if you with somebody, you can actually use the energy, increase the relationship, right? Change it for the better with Venus and collaboration and cross pollination. Like you can actually level up. And then the things from the past, like, nah, we not tied to nothing from the past. The wheel is turning from the past. We moving forward. Transformation. Seismic transformation from karmic relationships. it will be a time when it's a good time to go back and revisit those things from the past and give them another view. But nah, this ain't the time. King of Swords, I said what I said. Right now, it is what it is. Yeah, somebody standing your ground, standing your ground, stand your ground. Let them look from outside the club. You know what I'm saying? Let them look from outside the club until spirit say it's time. Let's see, 4, 5. Get rid of bad habits. Yeah, right now you're supposed to be, especially divine feminine, female, earth sign, water sign. Yes, opportunity time to be getting rid of bad habits. Right? You do have angelic support. Ask for your needs to be met. The heavens, remember, God said, do everything with him this time, not without him. So that's what's up. Aquarius rising. Awesome, David. Yes, kind and gentle. It's all about you. And I love it's so funny because divine masculine and divine feminine, y'all mirroring each other. Masculine energy, air signs, fire signs, or men. Look at that, mirroring each other. You both got the 4-5. Be aware, y'all both packing heat. Yes, divine feminine, divine masculine, y'all both packing heat, but you got to get rid of bad habits, whatever it is for you that's bad, that's keeping you, like Spirit said, it's a time for honesty, right? It's a time to trust the process, right? It's a time to connect to divine source energy and separate from the bullshit, whatever is draining, right? I love this energy. Let me pull for the collective. We're shifting the year. Spirit said it's driven by love. A year driven by love. Forgiveness. You can't have love without forgiveness. Trust yourself. A year driven by long-term vows, declarations of long-term vows. I know that's right. Putting it, making bold, visible destiny. Look, speaking your true bold. I told you about vows, loud vows. Launching the brand, launching like, hey, this is what it is. Yeah, this is my love. This is what I do for work. This is where I'm going to live. This is what I'm going to wear. And you can't say nothing about it. Right? I love it. Rewiring the collective, moving into Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius, moving to the age of Aquarius, all about the community. I feel like it's going to be a lot of stuff about versus the community versus elite control. We see everything that's going on in the news with the Epstein files, with the fake Vlad interviews. I mean, just to be naming a few of the things the elite control, and the community is becoming to be aware of that, rewiring the community to not be controlled by the elites and be aware of present, aware of what's really going on in your situation, what you really identify with. It's going to be a rebellion, a cutoff, march. I'm getting all out war march. It's always rumors of war. You know, we in time. But the last time Uranus moved into Gemini, which this is this year, this major shift, the atomic bomb was breaking out. AI was breaking out. Massive communications was breaking out. World War II was breaking out. It was all new. Everything after the war. After you gather your peace of mind, peace of strength, peace of the pie. That's when things will start moving. Radical shifts, education. Be aware of being overstimulated. It's a lot of, and I think that's going to be more so after the war, after all the new stuff start pouring in, because once you start asking and you start receiving and you start winning these battles and gathering up, too much is given, much is required. Be aware of being overstimulated by everything that's going on too. Dynamic shifts, strong feelings, after the pain. Boundless possibility. Dependence. Okay. Codependency and dependence is out here. There is something or someone you are clinging to and is keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed. God is your source. And the only approval you need is your own. Boundless possibilities. You standing at the edge of limitless possibilities. Don't limit your dreams based on the past. We got that. Is that the? Oh no, that's the deer. Oh, that's the deer. We did get the deer. Be gentle with yourself, right? The deer came out in the wheel. Confirmation rule the nation. The deer came out in the wheel. Be gentle with yourself. Be understanding with yourself and with your community and what people been through. You ain't the only one going through stuff, right? Other people got roots and been through stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Boundless possibilities, infinite, starting out with infinity. Leap of faith. It's time for you to seek some professional assistance. Let me see. The emperor, yeah, we got head. Somebody, if you having headaches or eye problems, you could be looking at feet problems, ankle problems. Mm. That's that addiction vulnerability. Be aware that's going on right now. Seven of Swords energy. Sneaking some still tied. There's something or someone still clinging. And I definitely feel like those are those lingering addictions to people, places, or things. Seven of Swords, moon energy. Something as fake as a $3 bill, something you know don't mean you know good, something you know is tied to betrayal or thievery. Like, what you holding on for? Why wait? Look, embrace the boundless possibilities. Escape by any means necessary. What I'm getting with that Seven of Swords energy. Escape by any means necessary. Six of Swords. Spirit guides leading you. Six of Swords. Spirit guides heavily invested. And like I said, they go keep looking back because you are the light. You are the love. You are the salvation. You know what I'm saying? For you, the one building the kingdom coming out is emperor energy. That's why Spirit said, don't be stressed. You too blessed to be stressed. You might have to leave. Somebody might do have to travel for work, travel for new opportunities, or change the way they travel, call back their energy, right? Instead of being on the run, Night of Wands energy, starting to be more stable. That's July, August, September. By September, being more stable from the ripping and the running. So there's still a little ways to go. So be patient, be encouraged through this time. Don't let it get you down, right? But celebrations to come. Four of Wands energy. I love that Four of Wands energy. So don't let bad feelings, hurt feelings, quarrelsome feelings. Oh, this one that's on fire, lack of passion, a new perspective on passion. So a new perspective on drive. Yeah, yes, I love that. 5, 6 ones. Somebody will be getting a victory though. Promotions, it is promotions out here. It is victory out here. But remember, you are only in competition with yourself, restructuring the rebirth of you, slick. I love that. I love that. And on where this go, caution. Where this go, caution. What is gonna cost the collective? Yeah, don't let them steal your let go of outside circumstances. Anything that's not for you is against you. All of this that and it's gonna cost you to let go of frustration and turmoil. Yeah, we freely give that away. Yeah, Spirit say you want to give you inner peace. Six of Swords energy. Let inner peace attract a higher vibrational outcome for you, a higher class. As soon as you start being at peace with those things, those they told bold faced lies the same way they was bold. Spirit said this a destiny movement. It's gonna be bold the same way the disrespect was bold. Oh, this movement, this horse energy, this come up go be bold. All is go cautious to let go of the frustrations and the turmoil. That Three of Swords energy, take that leap. Yeah, what you love is looking at you. Take that love, that leap of faith to attract a higher vibe, a joyful vibe. You have everything that you need. Somebody is struggling, thinking that they don't have the finances that they need, or the house, or whatever it is that somebody feel like they lacking. They're not lacking. That's what Spirit say. You're unorganized. Organized for success. You're not lacking. You're just unorganized. Thank you, Lord. All you gotta do is let go of outside situations, distractions right before the gate. We talked about that. Let that go. The catch. What's the catch gonna be? Spirit, show us what the catch is gonna be. Soul's whisper speaking up. I told you it's gonna be bold. That thing that was buried inside that soul whisper is about to be loud, open, and in front. That's the catch. Yes, your deepest desires. If you listen closely, make the right moves, right? Listen to that game changing advice, having organized an authentic plan that's helping you out your situation, guiding you to fly, guiding you to move on, guiding you to be happy, guiding you to follow those passions, those things that you have those strong feelings about. I love that. I know that's right. Being bold, being loud, speaking is like it's being whatever's inside of you, however you feel. If you feel like you the emperor on the inside, but you looking like this scruffy little boy on the outside, now let that soul whisper you are the emperor on the inside. Like that's what you got to know. By any means necessary, it don't matter what it look like. As above, so below. As within, so without. And I think that's going to have something to do with that 621, the solstice, right there, portal to love. I'm telling you, at the end, this is May, yeah, starting in May. Starting in May, the true, you're going to have to see some true colors in May. Let your true colors, I don't know what to say, shine through or carry on or something. I don't know. But this 12, this hangman energy, it's it's gonna be a new perspective. A new perspective about the journey, the transformation, the rewiring, what's not working and what is working. Spirit said pay close attention. You don't wanna miss what the most high have for you. Power being, it's gonna be, I feel like it might be some protest. um may may protest might last. Well, yeah, emotions and stuff do get hot during the summertime. A movement, some kind of movements. You might want to start a movement if you want to start a movement. But definitely some movements, some protests could have something to do with the uh definitely authority, jails, finances, resources, mm, social, what is it? Social radical shifts, community, technology, power, a distribution of power, decentralizing. Okay, spreading the wealth around. Okay, I love that. Yeah, spread the wealth around. Don't get stuck. Don't be stuck in a lack mentality. It said, ask for your needs to be met. God is your source. You're not lacking. You need to get organized. People gonna start organizing, protesting. May. See it through. See it through. You don't always finish what you start, then you start talking bad about yourself. No, see it through. That's what it said. Whatever that little thing is that's burning inside of you this year, this is the year to do it. I have a couple of things on my plate, and I am so excited to finally, like it's to see it through. Like, have you ever? I was just say, have you ever danced with the devil on a pale moonlight? It's giving Joker energy. It's giving life changing energy. It's giving, uh, you have to accept the responsibility. It's giving being responsible for those things that you couldn't be responsible for that came and stopped you from moving forward. Yeah, Spirit says, see it through. You have a tendency of walking away. What's the change gonna be? Oh, don't walk away. Don't walk away from me. Say jump in. The change is this time taking a chance. This time taking a chance. The stars will never align in just the right way. Right? Ain't nothing go always be right. We see that it's still conflict, five of swords, it's still devil energy out here, still darkness, a long time in separation. But it's using everything that we know about being alone and rejection being God's protection to jump in, to feel good, to change our perspective on things that we desire, things that we do, things that we need and need to manipulate. Devil energy. Detaching from one life and possessing the land. I feel like going through possessing the land, jumping in. Hangman energy. Somebody is definitely going to lose a partner. If you do lose a partner, it'll be in like potential to lose a partner. That's August energy. Potential to lose a partner or suspected abuse of a partner. If you are being abused, like if somebody, your partner start abusing you or abusing, and it could be in work, like work, love, or life, right? Speak up. If you don't speak up, it could end in tragedy. Mm-hmm. Tragedy, hermit. Rethinking the situation. That's why Spirit said in June, something that you start rethinking, that you see it through. Somebody could have a crush that they've been crushing on, that they've been looking at. Spirit said, see it through. Right? See it through. Speak up. I feel like you speak up, they go hear you loud and clear. Yeah. They go hear you loud and clear. Yes. I love that. But remember, be careful what you ask for, though. Remember, be careful what you ask for. You might just get it. And then, what if you don't want to be responsible for getting it? It could be the very thing to make or break your kingdom. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll help you on this journey. But I love it. It said, oh, change in relationship. See it through. From being single, from being exiled to speaking up to a game changer, say jumping in. Being asked to take a chance. Yeah, this giving like some of those people that everything just gotta be right in a relationship. And it's like ain't nothing gonna always ever be right. You gonna always have illusions. That's why the Bible say cast down every illusion, right? Try to cut every karmic cycle and tie, right? Recognize the red flags, you know what I'm saying? Recognize the energy vampires. This is a seismic shift to identify, like finally identify with somebody or a place, work, love, and life that you belong. Spirit says, see it through. That's what the change gonna be. Jump in. Jump in. Spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul. The whispers of our soul is what's going to lead us to having this massive, transformative year, this achievement year, this kingship, this mastering the extremes of life, right? Mastering the extremes, showing what you got. Showing what you got for a put shot. Let me get, okay. Let's get a let's get an outcome at the high. Look at the devil. Look, the invitation, confirmation, rule the nation, the invitation to do what you want to do. But be aware. I mean, somebody is substance abuse out here heavy, but it's the invitation, right? It's the opportunity to reflect or deflect. Wow. Codependency, addictions, the devil came out twice. Possessing the land, though, it's all about taking a different opportunity, stepping out of your comfort zone this year. Spirit, show us how do we use this information and step out of our comfort zone, that we don't get overstimulated, that we don't, because a lot of analysis paralysis came out for a couple of people. Make sure that you hit the bell. You don't want to miss your sign. I'm actually going to start doing pulling signs. Oh, Three of Pentacles. I'm actually going to start pulling signs right after this video. The Three of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Ten of Cups. Be aware of not seeing something clearly that you might have an emotional attachment to. Strong energy. The Hermit card. Rethinking a situation, a housing situation, a living situation, or just what are you doing? Why are you doing this situation? Like, we got life for strength and strength, confirmation, rules the nation. The Three of Pentacles. This is the ladder, y'all. The ladder. Spirit said our latter days will be better than our former days. We on the way up. Got pentacles and more pentacles. Still no hearts, no cups. So I feel like ain't gonna be no time for no lovey-dovey. So this ain't the time for that. This kingdom builder was work. It's work, work, don't stop. So if you was looking for love, this might not be your year. Be aware of romanticizing a work relationship too, because you know people start this when people start hustling, grinding, getting them overtime hours, spending a lot of time at work. Now you got a work wife or a work husband. So be aware of those crushes. If you got a crush on somebody at work, remember it's okay if you're single to pursue it with the best highest vibe results. You can, if you're not single, you can pursue it, but you're not gonna get the results that you are going to want in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Be aware of instant gratification. Three of Pentacles. Where's the Pentacles at? We didn't use this deck in a long time, huh? Spirit led, cornbread fed. The year of the fire horse. Long-term visions, declarations. Confirmation rules the nation. Spirit said, achievement in business is at hand, chiefly because you're willing to make yourself available to your supervisors. Dum, dum, dum. Overtime. But be careful not to buy others with gifts. This will only lead to resentment. Wow. Don't let your insecurity drive you to be overly generous to the needy. You will end up with less energy and less money. Confirmation, this ain't about love. This about drive. The driven, being driven by love, not being driven by the people that say they love you. Not by driven by, I'm getting like fake love, fake opportunities, ops. The more opportunities, the more ops. Yeah. Fake love. Be aware. So I'm gonna break this thing down. Make sure that you hit that bell. I'm gonna clean this up. The only thing that'll remain the same is the astrological influence. Everything else will be different. So look for your sign. Till next time. Namaste.